Shalom, y'all. It's Kasamak Ban Yasharala.
And Tiffany.
And we're back again today with another episode of Couch Conversations. On today's episode, we will be discussing opposites attract or birds of a feather. Which one do you think lends itself more to longer lasting relationships? So, for a little context, Tiffany had no idea what we were talking about today. This is live and in color response and reaction right here. We're trying to see how it goes. So, birds of a feather have more in common than not, or opposites attract. Which one do you think lends itself more to longer lasting, healthy relationships? Because some people be in long relationships and they are not healthy. We talking about long lasting, healthy relationships.
I'm going to go with opposites attract.
Okay.
Because case in point, we are very opposite.
That's interesting. Just the other day, you said we have more in common than not, but okay.
We do, but you are very opposite from my normal, I would say. That
I'm opposite from what you would normally be attracted to.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Yes,
okay.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I would say that I mean, if I go off of my history, I would have never thought myself to be attracted to someone with facial hair.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah. I was clean shaven. So I would definitely go with opposites attract.
And so I'm going to agree with you on that one, just from the way you put it, which is what I normally would be attracted to or what I would go for. You're definitely a little bit more, a lot bit more lively than I would normally deal with, but
extra.
But again, we do have a lot in common. We do agree in a lot of areas, which made for obviously the decision we made, which was to be together. So, but for me, I will say this about birds of a feather, people that are more like-minded. You're gonna have, I shouldn't say like-minded, but have more similarities, just like characteristic personalities, likes and dislikes, things like that. They're gonna have more, I believe, or I should say less, I believe, times of those, arguments or, disagreements, because they're gonna really be kind of on the same page with a lot of things. Now, some might say that might make for a little bit more of a less adventurous. I was trying to avoid the word boring, but less adventurous type relationship. But yes, also when opposites attract, you're going to have some more volatility, and you have to be a stronger person, I believe, to be able to deal with that, because your skin's got to be a little thicker, because you can't just take everything personal when you have a disagreement. You just can't take it so personal. But as far as the which one lends itself to a longer relationship, a longer healthy relationship, I'm actually going to say birds of a feather. I think people that are more alike typically tend to have longer, healthier relationships versus the people that are less alike. Oh, and I want to say that in a general sense, not saying that it can't happen, because here we are saying we are definitely opposite from what we're used to. So don't put me in that thing. But what I'm just saying is, generally speaking, because there would be less disagreements, less friction, people tend to stay around a little longer. They don't get tired. And as far as like mentally just drained and it's always this and all, you have to really be committed to self-growth, to growing when you are, at least in my opinion. I'm talking about.
I was going to throw
this in, because I'm talking
I was going to throw a monkey wrench in there.
Throw it in there.
Because
let me hear the clankety clank.
Both things can be true at the same time then.
Well, that's for the comment section. That's probably what they're going to say.
Can that be?
Yes, absolutely.
Can that be?
Absolutely.
That both can be true at the same time?
Absolutely. I absolutely agree with that.
Because you've got the morally, ethically, you've got the physical, you've got the mental. Those things can be the same for some, different for others.
Correct.
So both things can be the same,
But we're saying generally speaking.
Generally.
What say you? She says opposites attract. I say birds of a feather.
2 steps forward, 2 steps back.
Well, it has to be like
you can't say that without
3 steps
throwing,
forward, 2 steps back.
You can't
It's
say
got to be
that.
a different
That's
number.
Paula Abdul. You can't
I know, but it can't be the same number. You're going to be in the same spot. It's got to be 1 step forward, 2 steps back, or 3 steps forward, 2 steps back.
I'm just saying
You
you
gotta be
can't
making
say
progress
that
somewhere.
statement without paying homage, because that is a great song.
What did I say?
Opposites attract, and then I said,
Oh, yeah. No. Well, I played the part of Arsenio, so I didn't sing. Any old schools in the place that know about that video? Hey, what say you in the comment section? Opposites attract, birds of a feather. And we'll see you next time on Couch Conversations. And cut.